Welcome back. This is the Mini Town Bicycle Series video number 16. In this video, we are slotting the C-tube and that's it. That's all we have left to do in order to get this frame prepped. Let's get started. I tripled up the blades on this hacksaw and we'll use this to make the C-tube notch. Right here I've marked a center where I need to drill a hole, and so the notch will go from here down to the hole. So in the last build video, I tried drilling this hole by hand with a drill, just like this. I even had it set up in the vise and was drilling the hole with downward force, but that still took a really long time because bicycle tubes they're strong. So long story short, it didn't work out well and I don't want to repeat that again. So this time around, I'm going to try setting this up in the drill press. Alright, so here's the drill press. It is a floor drill press, and I got this one specifically so that I can try to get this frame fixtured onto this table in some way and then drill the hole into here. The question is which way to stick it on here. Alright, that's not good. Gotta go the other way. I gotta actually go out this way a little more. Okay, I finally got it all fixtured up. I've got the drill centered on the hole here. I found a piece of wood to shim this and it was just the right thickness. So let's go. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Here's my hole, and now the next step is to slot a cut right down here. So with the last build, I used a hacksaw. I marked it with a Sharpie and then just kind of cut very carefully. This time around, I'm gonna try making some kind of fixture to hold the saw. Alright guys, here I am in Fusion 360. I don't expect this to take long. So we're gonna create cylinder. I'm gonna drop that right in the center. 27.4. Okay, we're going to 120. So I'm going to make a little reference box. Okay, so the slot will come up 50. The top I'm going to put like a stub here so that this thing doesn't slip down into the tube and get lost forever. Alright, now I can just attach these. Select. There we go. Alright, so the slot needs to go from here to right here. So that's where the cut starts, and then it's going to rotate right. Cut, select this, keep the tool. Now I have this just in case I need it again. I mean, this is basically it. There's our guide. Alright, ST slot fixture, we'll just drag that right onto there. Cut. Okay. Alright, so I'll let this side sit on the build plate. Alright, back in Slicer, let's bring this thing back in. Fixture. There's the side we flattened out. We'll use that to sit it on the plate. We'll do 50, and we'll also put supports. So now it's strong. If you're like a woodworker, you would consider these layers like the grain of the wood. So now the grain of the wood is going like this, which means it's not gonna break as easily this way. Alright, so this was the first print, and this is the second print. And the first print had a wider gap, so that's why I printed the second one. You can kind of see the looseness. It's not terrible, but I wanted it to be a bit more snug. And so this was the second print. So I think this should be okay. I do want it to be somewhat tight. We'll see if this is too much though. And the next part is testing the fit on the seat tube. You can see it's pretty tight. So I need to loosen this up a bit. I'll probably sand this down. You can see that the slot has extended right down to here. So if I turn this, you can see it moving. So what I'm going to do is get it nice and centered. Let's see, that's about center. I need a way to hold this while I'm cutting, and this won't be good enough. This is a C2 block I made out of a 2x4. Broke here, no surprise, so don't use 2x4s. I don't have any larger pieces of leather, so I'm gonna have to use this. Nails are still good. It's kind of a weird place to put a vise, but I don't have anywhere else to put it. I sometimes need to get the camera in different places, so I need space around it. All right, let's give this a go. Something I just thought of, this is just stuck in here and it can still turn, so I need to kind of be careful while I'm doing this, that I'm not doing this. Cutting myself a little groove first. Man, this vise sucks. I gotta get myself a real vise someday. All right, starting to cut. I'm gonna try lowering this down. I know that this is externally butted up here, so it gets a little tighter inside the clamp, but I need to prevent it from doing that so much. These swivel vises are a real pain in the butt. I don't know if you can see this very well, but it looks like the cut started to veer off down to the side. I'm gonna mark this just so that I know I'm staying on line. Going off the line is a little worrisome. I just gotta really keep an eye on it, and it does still take some finessing. I can't count on this thing doing like all the work. Oh, okay, I just got through it. All right, there it is. Really happy with how it turned out. Just need to clean it up with some files now. Okay guys, that is all for this video. A pretty quick one this time, but it was the last step before throwing components on and building the frame. So you guessed it, that's what we're doing in the next video. We're gonna build up this bike and then take it for a little test ride. How I'm gonna do that, I'm not quite sure yet. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right, I'll see you then.
Bye!